Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. Many people are surprised to learn that the group with the highest suicide rate is middle-aged white men. In 2019, the latest year studied, 69.38% of all suicide deaths were white men. Psychology Today, where I hope this will be published tomorrow, has long covered this issue. For example, its 2013 article called White Male Middle-Aged Suicide Skyrockets, which reported that middle-aged white male suicide increased 40% from 1990 to 2010, while African-American suicide rate had declined. Clearly, common explanations such as men are not willing to discuss their feelings haven't been sufficient to stem the epidemic. Might something additional be operative? Of course, some predispositions to suicide cut across race and gender. For example, difficulty landing a decent job, an unhappy marriage, and substance abuse. But might an additional factor particularly affect middle-aged white males, making that a tipping point? While I've been fortunate to not have had clients who successfully suicided, a number have attempted or contemplated it. As a result of our discussions, a hypothesis has emerged. Some middle-aged white men have become disoriented because of the major societal changes that affect them. An explanatory clue might reside in the finding that conservatives are more likely to commit suicide. In their formative years, many white men, perhaps especially conservative men, may well have heard it implied that white males were at least equal if not superior to others. Well, that's changing. White male accomplishment is often tainted as having benefited from white male privilege. They see messages of female and BIPOC excellence, that's black and indigenous people of color. I'll repeat the sentence so it's not confusing. They see messages of female and BIPOC excellence, which by extension they may interpret as white men being less worthy. Growing up, individual excellence was likely prized. Today, the collective and collaboration are increasingly venerated, as evinced by popular slogans such as, "We, not me," "There's no I in team," "All in," "Together," and "The community." When young, they may have learned that it's okay to take pride in your ethnic group. "I'm Italian and I'm proud," "Swedish power," etc. Now it seems that ethnic pride is acceptable only for BIPOCs, hence the many positive portrayals of blacks and Latinos. For example, when I took a break from writing this article, the text of the talk I'm giving to you now, I went to Amazon to buy coffee. Well, its homepage is emblazoned, "Black is innovative." Some middle-aged white men might wonder, why won't I likely see a sign that says, "White is innovative"? Growing up, middle-aged white men may have gotten the message that men should be a protector of women. Now, that's often seen as paternalistic, denying women their agency. In short, many middle-aged white males are now told that the core values they acquired during their formative years are wrong, passé, and even worthy of today's damning epithets, racist, elitist, or sexist. That can be difficult, and for an already vulnerable person, disorienting. The disorientation effect, while perhaps disproportionately affecting middle-aged white men, may well contribute to other people feeling hopeless and even attempting suicide. In the confidentiality of my office, or my sessions these days, many more are by phone or Zoom, I've had a number of clients of diverse race, ethnicity, and gender, tearful and or furious that their lives have been hurt by societal changes. As a career counselor, this is most often manifested in a job seeker feeling that he or she loses out again and again to people who are less competent or hardworking because the candidate, my client, wasn't of the race or gender that the employer was looking for. A recent example was a PhD in engineering from a top 5 university, who in all 4 of the interviews for a particular position was praised as highly qualified. But he didn't get the job, and later he learned that the job had been reposted and the person they hired didn't have a PhD and had little relevant experience, but was of a different race and gender. If your hopelessness is caused even in part by the disorientation effect, might knowing that you're far from alone in that provide some strength to keep taking baby steps forward. And if you're a helping professional, might awareness of the disorientation effect help you to be more effective with your clients. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I'm Marty Nemko. I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.